Israel informs Arab states it wants buffer zone in post-war Gaza.
This post received a score of 4,900, with an upvote ratio of 91%. Here are the top comments in response to this article.
Gonna be interesting to see how to put a buffer zone in a place that's already small and crowded.
Well, if the buffer zone were, say, 1 kilometer wide, it would decrease Gaza's area by 11%. That would certainly have an impact, but you are talking about moving from a population density of 5,611 per kilometer to approximately 6,244. For contrast, NYC's 5 boroughs are approximately 11.5 k per kilometer to Cairo is around 15 k per kilometer to Paris is around 20 k Bogotá is about 25 k Manhattan is about 30 k per square kilometer Manila is about 43 k Gaza City is densely populated, but the border is mostly undeveloped or farmland. By the way, I'm not advocating for a buffer zone, I just figured I would do the math. Kowloon walled city just before it was destroyed, approximately 1,890,000 per kilometer, 2.
This isn't unexpected. Are they going to build a giant wall like the West Bank is the real question.
It sounds like that's the plan. They mention they're working out the dimensions needed now to make it work. So do they make the Palestinians pay for it, or does Mexico got a chip in for this too?
Considering the amount of Israeli tax money that goes to Gaza every year, this is a weird comment.
I can totally see a Berlin Wall-style buffer zone resulting from this.
Wall? We already have a wall? We have one wall, yes, but what about sea conditional wall?
Gaza turns into the movie Maze Runner.
Forced unblockable video? F that site.
An ad video? uBlock Origin had no problems with it.
Start terrible war of annihilation with Israel. Lose horribly. Complain forever. Repeat. And a vast amount of Palestinian support continuing this way, soon to be 100 years now.
If you put any stock into that poll that was conducted about a month ago, the majority of Palestinians believe they're going to win this war. Not familiar with the org, but here's the link.
The Palestinians constantly believe they're only a couple of years from the collapse of Israel because their leaders, who know better, tell them bullshit like that.
More importantly, I think they believe their religious teachings from Muhammad talking about the destruction of Jews aided by Allah. They believe they will win the fight, Jews will flee, and Allah will help them.
The more you learn, the more difficult it is to see Islamists living peacefully next to anyone, yet alone the Jews.
Just a side note. Islamism is different from Islam. The former is a political movement that intertwines Islam with government, the latter is just the religion. Islamism cannot coexist with Western society in the same way radical nationalist Christians cannot. The question is whether Muslims, Islam, in general can coexist with the West. I used to be more tolerant, but after following this saga and looking into its history, I must admit I'm thinking differently these days.
This video was automatically created by Reddit to speech. The article and comments in this video were selected from Reddit according to their upvotes, and any paraphrasing was performed by smmry.com, without any human intervention.